Much better. You are insane. Killing people. Who's killing people? CARNAGE.
With the global health situation, the film industry suffered a lot, with some studios closing down, and some others, who were fortunate enough, managed to salvage their own. Luckier are those who have quite the backer behind their names and started filming earlier on before the situation started. One of the movies that got held back to a 2021 release is the sequel to the 2018 Venom movie, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. The dawn of anti-heroes having their own movies is here. So here's to another action-packed movie led by Tom Hardy. Hey guys, how have you been? Welcome back to our channel, where in today's episode, we'll be serving you guys a lot of juicy info regarding the sequel to the Venom movie. Today's topic is everything you need to know about the new Venom 2 movie, so make sure you've already clicked that like button and subscribe to our channel with the notifications on so you won't be missing any of our new releases. A quick recap on the original Venom movie. The first Venom movie premiered back in 2018 and was heavily inspired by the character's comic book miniseries entitled Venom: Lethal Protector, which was published back in 1993 in the story arc Planet of Symbiotes back in 1995. The protagonist of the movie is Eddie Brock, an investigative journalist who intends to expose the notorious yet brilliant founder of the bioengineering corporation Life Foundation, Carlton Drake. Brock managed to access his lawyer fiancée's, Anna Weying's, classified documents involving the illegal operations of Life Foundation. Simultaneously, the Life Foundation has sent a space probe in search of habitable planets and discovered a comet that's inhabited by symbiotic life forms. The probe returns to Earth, but one manages to escape and land in Malaysia, while the three others are transported to the Foundation's San Francisco facility. They later found out that the symbiotes cannot survive without hosts, and this often leads to a failed symbiosis. As it happens, Brock plans to take down Drake, who has been conducting illegal human trials. As Brock manages to break into the research facility, he unknowingly merges with one of the symbiotes, and soon enough, he begins manifesting symbols and reaches out to his now ex-fiancée Weying for help. It wasn't long before the symbiote introduces himself as Venom, and how his life form is in search of planets where it can live and devour the planet's inhabitants, but changed his mind later on in the film. The rest of the other specimens have died, and the remaining symbiote in Malaysia makes its way to San Francisco by hopping from one body to another until it merges with Drake, with the promise to send a space probe to collect the other symbiotes and bring them back to Earth. The two symbiotes merged with Brock and Drake fought it off to determine the fate of mankind. What's the storyline of Venom: Let There Be Carnage? The movie already has a trailer released, but it didn't give much info on what the storyline will be about, with the first trailer being dropped back in 2018. And it was a few months later, in April of the same year, before they dropped a full-length trailer. Not much has been revealed about the movie. However, fans have been discussing that the movie title should have been Maximum Carnage, instead of a tribute to a major comic arc that features Spider-Man. However, that collaboration seems a bit far off for now. Movie director Andy Serkis kept his mouth shut regarding the film's plot, but he did share with IGN that it will be an extraordinary piece of cinema. He did share his enthusiasm about the movie overall, saying, "I'm super excited about it. Again, it's not something I can particularly talk about right now because we're saving it for when everybody can go and enjoy it in the cinema. I don't want to blow it or talk about it too much before then, but I've had a ball working on that film. It's been great. It's another bunch of brilliant actors, and it's headed up by another keen SAS man." Tom Hardy laughs. "I hope you won't feel disappointed. It was a real pleasure working on it. I can't tell you any ideas right now. I'm in the beginning stages, but I have some very clear ideas about what I want to see visually and how we can take the characters to another dimension," he shared with comicbookmovie.com. The film's movie producer, Matt Tolmach, was also mum's the word about the plot when he was interviewed by CinemaBlend. What he did say is that the movie will focus on Brock and Venom's relationship. The heart of Venom was always the relationship between Eddie and Venom. These two characters, these two sides that had to figure out how to live together, and that were somehow better together than they were separately. Or more successful, and what that meant. The original director, Ruben Fleischer, said that a confrontation between the two is where it's all going to lead. Who are the cast members of this upcoming film? The majority of the main cast will be returning to reprise their roles this sequel, and with several additional characters to boot. Here's a list of the confirmed actors in the upcoming movie. Tom Hardy. Coming back to reprise his role as the journalist and Venom's host, Eddie Brock, is the English actor and producer, Tom Hardy. He's been nominated to several reputable awards, such as the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, 2 Critics' Choice Movie Awards, and 2 BAFTA Awards, and a recipient of the 2011 BAFTA Rising Star Award. Hardy is characterized by his deep, raspy voice, muscular physique, full lips, and his blue-green eyes. He's known for playing Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, where he stars alongside Christian Bale, Marion Cotillard, and Michael Caine. Hardy has also appeared in 2 other films directed by Christopher Nolan, namely Inception and Dunkirk, which was also nominated for several prestigious awards. This charitable actor serves as the ambassador for the UK charity organization named Prince's Trust. His name is also attached to star in a film based on photojournalist Don McCullen's life, entitled Unreasonable Behavior. He will serve in the lead role. Woody Harrelson, starring opposite Hardy as the antagonist, Cletus Kasady, that later on turned into Carnage, is the American actor and playwright Woody Harrelson. In a mid-credits scene back in the first movie, Harrelson's character is shown as a hint on his appearance in the sequel. Harrelson has been nominated in several prestigious awards that include 3 Academy Awards, 4 Golden Globe Awards, and he is also a recipient of a Primetime Emmy Award. He has 2 other movies lined up for release this 2021, namely the American action comedy film entitled The Man from Toronto, where he acts alongside Kevin Hart and Kaylee Cuoco, and the other movie is the action thriller entitled Kate, where he acts beside Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Michelle Huisman, and Tadanobu Asano. Michelle Williams. Reprising her role as the lawyer and ex-fiancée of Brock is Michelle Williams as Anne Wang. She's characterized by her blonde hair, usually in a pixie cut, and also for having several accolades under her name. Shortly after Andy Serkis was announced as the new director, Williams simply expressed in an interview with Yahoo Entertainment of her joining the sequel with 2 words, "I'm in." She added later on how she's excited to work with Serkis, saying, "I'm such a fan of Andy's, and I'm so inspired by what he's been able to accomplish. He's so gifted in such a specific way, and I'm very excited to learn from him and be around him." In the first movie, we got to see her character, Wang, bond with Venom, which turned her into She-Venom for a short while to save Brock. And Williams is hoping for her character to dive more into that, saying, "I hope I get equal time that way. I can say that." Reed Scott. Wang's current boyfriend character, Dr. Dan Lewis, will also be returning this time as played by the American actor Reed Scott. Best known for his starring role in the comedy series My Boys as Brendan Brando Dorff, he also starred in HBO's political satirical comedy series Veep as Deputy Director of Communications Dan Egan. Scott also starred in the 2017 romantic comedy film Home Again and the 2019 comedy drama film Late Night. Naomi Harris. Bond girl Naomi Harris will also be joining the upcoming movie and is cast as Cletus Kasady's love interest and her alter ego, the villainous Shriek, though nothing has been confirmed yet, but the chances are pretty high. The English actress played the role of the witch, Taya Dalma, in the second and third installment of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, as well as the second wife of Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela, in the 2013 South African biographical film Mandela: Long Walk to Freedom. Harris also portrayed Eve Moneypenny in 3 of the latest James Bond films, and her performance in the 2016 coming-of-age drama film Moonlight earned her several nominations, such as Golden Globe Award, a BAFTA Award, and an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Who's behind filming and production of the movie? Andy Serkis manned the helms during the filming of this movie, of which principal photography started in November 2019 in England under the working title Fillmore. Their film schedule got caught up during the global health situation, but they managed to finish around April 2020. With filming done around April 2020, it gave way for film editors to work on the movie quite a while, which worked in their favor, according to what director Serkis said. "I started editing, and then we had to shut down. The editor flew back to the States, and I've been editing remotely," Andy Serkis explained in May 2020. "It's no bad thing because we can spend more time with the visual effects, and ultimately, it's probably better for the movie." When and where can I watch Venom? Let There Be Carnage? Venom: Let There Be Carnage is scheduled for a theatrical release in September 24, 2021, which got pushed back from its original October 2, 2020 release because, like other films, it suffered several delays due to the ongoing global health situation. Its first rescheduling was set for June 25, 2021, before becoming a March 2021 release, until the date was finalized to September 2021. And with that, we've pretty much covered everything you need to know about the new Venom: Let There Be Carnage movie. If you're heading out to the nearest theater to watch this movie in the future, make sure you practice the necessary health protocols and keep safe out there. We hope you enjoyed watching today's video as much as we did making it. And don't forget to hit that like button before you go. And subscribe to our channel with the notifications on to be notified on our fresh new uploads. Thanks again for coming, and we'll see you next time.